What's up, guys? Well, today I'm going to do another how-to video on my channel here, and today I'm going to show you how to replace and modify the cord on a newer 12 amp Hoover Elite style machine. As you can see, I got my early 2000s, believe it or not, Hoover Soft and Light Supreme. This is one of the Hoover Elite style vacuums, one of the many Elites. And I'm going to show you the little procedure you have on changing the cord. If you have an old frayed out cord that needs to be replaced and you don't want to do that cheap electrical tape fix, I would recommend changing the cord altogether if it starts fraying. I don't like to repair them with electrical tape. That just looks kind of sloppy, and longevity wise it's always best to go with a replacement cord. So how to do this: you're going to have to take off the outer bag right here. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. First thing you're going to want to do is remove this little clip that supports the back of the bag. So you can see that's freed up. Well, the first thing you're going to want to do before you do this is, unfortunately, you're going to want to have to take out your bag. Now, I got to be careful with this. There's a lot of dust that collects in there. So anyway, what you're going to want to do is pry the back plastic part, like so. You can do this with your own hands. And don't worry about breaking anything. It's all designed to come apart this way. And as you can see, that comes forward. Now, however, there is one more clip you're going to have to get at, and that's underneath. And this is the screw that holds the motor onto the motor housing, and also the bag case as well. Now we're gonna have to get this unscrewed all the way. Now this little bolt is fell to the back. You do not want to lose it. That actually hooks in to little notches in the back right here that allows you to screw in. So once you get that out, the next thing you're going to want to do is just kind of obviously pry away like that. You can get your motor off like so. Now you're going to have to press down right here, then lift down, and now you can take your outer bag off. Okay, so I brought another one of my Elite style machines just to show you that the removal procedure of the outer hard bag cover is almost the same. The only thing, this one is going to be a little bit more tedious. So you have to obviously make sure you have no bag in the system, then pry at the back. And it just pops right off. This one's actually was a lot more easier because you actually have this little notch that notches right inside there and pops right into the frame. So the only tedious part is to get the bag cover off, because sometimes when you're trying to pry on both sides, it's easier to do it with two hands, but to hold the camera and do it, difficult. Sometimes prying the other side likes to latch in place. So anyway, when you want to remove this, you could just simply do the obvious. And now you do not want to lose this little back nut. Simply slide it out. next thing you want to do, I forgot to mention, is make sure the power switch is turned on. Then you could easily lift away the base of the vacuum. And the next thing you're going to want to do is remove the cord off the machine. And I'm going to go ahead and get back to the soft bag style. As you can see, the cord is actually held in right here. It actually notches in the frame, just like that, and it pulls away. You're going to have to remove the tool caddy. Just pry away the latches on the side. Let's see if I can do this all on camera. Right here. Alright. Then it just simply lifts off like so. And it's easier to do this way than it is one with the side mount attachments, because the side mounts will actually clip onto the side right here, and they're actually held in right here. This is where the screw would go if you have a mount for side attachments. And I'm going to show you real quick. See right here, this is where the screw would be located if you had side mount attachments. Plastic hose and the stretch hose. Alright, now that I got everything tore apart this far, I even did my Elite Supreme just so I could show you something kind of interesting when you're going out to buy a replacement cord for your Elite style Hoover. I should note the newer 12 amps have an odd thing where they have this little center notch by where the plugs are to mount your cord in. So see, when you hook this in, you now have a working cord. But however, as you can see, here's the cord ends right here. See, this one has the little notch in there, so it fits in the 12 amp style Elite just fine. But however, this one, which was actually for my Elite Supreme, does not have the notch. As you can see right here, there's no notch right here. So unfortunately, when you get a replacement cord, which the newer Elite, or the older style Elite cords that don't have the notch, won't fit these. I don't know why Hoover decided to do this. It just screws people over, and now you can't get a replacement cord. Well, that's going to change now, because a little modification I did to this 12 amp blue Hoover Preferred is I actually broke off the little notch in the center right here. As you can see, the Soft and Light still has it. In fact, the cord's still in okay shape. I don't feel the need to replace it or do that mod. So see, with this cord without the notch, you could actually put in your notchless cord connection in like so, and it works just like it was brand new. So now when you're going to reassemble your cord, you simply put the big notch down there that hooks down into the motor. Then there's little cutouts right here that you could run your cord up to the top. As you can see right here. Another one up there, here. And this big rubbery notch actually goes right up here and sits flush against this. And I don't think, a lot of people don't know this or not, but you could actually adjust the cord in this little notch right here, but just do it enough. So yeah, you don't want too much slack. So just do it just enough where there's a tad bit of slack. So at least the cord can move up and down. So but do it so it's long enough so you have enough cord to still be able to travel around your room and not have to plug and unplug as often. So now I'm going to wrap around the cord like so. And now we'll go ahead and just tediously reattach the attachment caddy. As you can see, it is actually held in by these little metal clips, or plastic, I should say, up front. It's held in by plastic clips right here, and you can adjust this up and down accordingly, but at least do it enough so it doesn't hang down too low and obstruct the mounting point to the motor, which go ahead and insert this back in. Now you're ready to go ahead and insert the base down inside the vacuum. You want to be careful doing that because sometimes the switch likes to get jammed. But make sure, just move the switch up and down to make sure nothing's broken. And we should be on the safe side. Just make sure it's down to lock it in. Now we'll go ahead and reinsert the bag, the outer bag, and then put it down here, mount up top, push in the little plastic clips that hold the outer bag in place, and pull out the little spring-loaded upper tab that holds the outer bag in place. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and screw in the motor retainer. Put in a little nut down here. Hold the back while you go ahead and take your little Phillips head screw. It's hard to look at this thing sideways. Then just simply screw it in like so. Just make sure it's hand tight. Everything looks fine. When you're reassembling your hard bag model, you want to make sure this little notch is actually put in place. That way you are able to reattach your hard bag door You want to make sure the fill tube lines up, obviously. And it just simply snaps right in place. And there you have it. Now you have your newer style 12 amp Elite with an older style cord fitted on that is much longer in length and works just like it should. So I hope this video was helpful for those of you who need to change the cord on one of your old Hoover Elite uprights. And be sure to stay tuned for more videos, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.